What's going on, everyone? My name is Boyd, and I'm joined with the effervescent. Apparently, my game is completely breaking it. Effervescent HellsRavage. Holy crap! Let's pretend like things work here. Oh my god, what is happening?
I don't mind this matchup as Gaia, but the problem is that his gold mine's pretty bad. I think that this is actually pretty playable if he had a back gold mine, because she is pretty strong on water. Unfortunately, if blue spots that gold mine, it's probably game over.
Yes. Gaia is a good god, and you guys just undervalue her. She's got resources up the wazoo, and she's got fish, 45 wood fish. Absolutely ridiculous. What's Zeus got? Like,
He's actually really good on this map.
yeah, he's ridiculous. I would expect to see a Athena all in here with Minotaur. Minotaur will play Athena all in. And it's going to be up to AsperBlood to figure out a way to deal with that. You can't just go Cairo Ballista because you run into a face full of Jason Odysseus Minotaur, and then the Hoplite just go, "What are you doing?" And they walk up to your town center and kill it.
It looks like we're getting the game. One thing Blue didn't notice was that his villager walked all the way around the forest to start gathering wood. So his build orders.
Leveling the playing field. Anyways, I think build orders. Oh, this is a weird build order. Looking like it's only a 5 wood build here for Woolaloos, probably meaning he wants to go up 430 or 445 to the classical age here. Normally we see these large water maps going like 7 villages wood, so that you can pump out around like anywhere between 12 and 20 fishing ships, depending on how many villages you put on wood after that. And how your fish spawn is, but
absolutely
looks like
Blue's going to run into some problems here though, because he is trying to advance as quickly as possible. I can tell by how many villagers are on berries right now, but he might have miscalculated this because there weren't as many berries as normal on this map, so he might actually not be able to advance without having to move all those villagers to hunt.
Yeah, he's found some cows though, so if he can usher them back to his base, which he is doing with his Catascopus, I like this. He knows he needs. I think he realizes he needs them, so he's trying to get them back to his base, and it's going to be close whether they get there before the berries expire, but he should be right to get to the next stage with those 2 cows.
Yeah, I didn't happen to catch if Blue saw the gold mine. I wonder if he's just blindly rushing or if he did it because he had spotted that gold mine is.
Yeah, I don't think the scout has quite seen that. We're having some villager harassment here. No Alt S from AsperBlood coming back to his town center. We are seeing Leto though, so this is a good response to a bad gold mine, because you can just fill that gold mine up with spider layer, or spider eggs, I should say, and that'll mean that there's at least 4 hoplite that'll die to that if he wants to push on your gold mine, which is 200 food and 160 gold. Nothing to be sneezed at, and it will really help you out. And you got 3 charges of that as well, so you can just throw that down instantly. Throw it down when you get the second one. By the time the hoplite come in, you're kind of set up a little bit to defend. So this might not be so bad.
Despite Blue trying to advance fast, he I think had a 4-minute advance time. So definitely slower than he wanted if he was rushing. So he's doing something interesting where he's building 3 docks, which is not something that you would do if you're going to rush. So I wonder if because of the advance time he kind of changed his mind on what he's going to do.
Yeah, I mean at this point it's not looking like he's still got villagers on food, right? So he's got 5 villagers on hunt. So that indicates that's the tip off that he's either going fast heroic or he's going landing rush, and the military academy is coming down, and that Oracle Scout is ridiculously good. Like hiding in the trees, out of line of sight of, maybe out of line of sight of the sentry tower, probably not actually. I know maybe it is, but he just spots the military academy, and then he's just going to walk back like nothing happened. And then beautiful Sim City from AsperBlood right now as well.
No, definitely. He's playing this. Red's playing this really well because he's making got the fishing upgrade, and now he's gonna go harass fish. He doesn't really have to worry too much about the rush because of Blue's advance time, and that Red's gonna be able to defend that gold mine pretty good with Spider Layer and getting the tower upgrade.
Yeah. I mean, we are also seeing this is a pretty bizarre Zeus rush. Zeus Athena rush is going stable military academy, which is going to be a really high gold cost. So we'll see if it works out for him or not.
I just don't think that Blue's going to have the food to sustain rush because it's doing a pretty good job of keeping him off fish.
Yeah, the Gaia forests are ridiculously good as well, blocking this gap here with the watchtower. I didn't have to build any walls or anything, and now AsperBlood is just a mile ahead right now.
Do you happen a spot where he used the spider layer? Because I didn't see him picking off any units with it.
Yeah, I didn't see it throwing down anywhere, but he's used it.
I wonder if he accidentally deleted it with the first.
Maybe I don't know how I don't know how the mechanics work, and I'm sure that AsperBlood probably doesn't either. Because let's face it, who plays Gaia seriously? To know all the mechanics that are involved, but we have found Wooloo's found a point where he can attack, and AsperBlood wants to defend it, and using Restoration here to take down this watchtower does not net you anything, and that's exactly what AsperBlood wanted there. But maybe he can take down the temple and slow down the automatons, or the automaton production, I should say. There's the counter barracks. So, Spider Lair comes down, does pick off one hoplite, not able to kill the counter barracks there.
The problem you're dealing with now as Zeus is that you have no food. Like, he has 54 food right now and has a ton of wood, so he should really be moving to more hunt, because the only way he's going to be able to sustain this rush over the next few minutes is if he actually kind of like just goes all out and gets hunting dogs to like completely land economy.
I actually think the right move here for Wooloo, he's got a huge power spike, and this is going to sound crazy, and it's something you'd only do against a noob, but he's got 8 villagers that are forward. Hunt this deer, and then once that's, like, keep fighting, but keep on reproducing units. But once the deer are gone, just use these 8 villagers as if they're hoplite, and then just go for the town center.
Yeah. No, that's definitely, it's definitely not a bad idea.
Because this is all in, and I mean, the gold mine's been pushed off for the moment, but there's also another back gold mine. Well, I guess there's Hippocon that can run around there and help out there. So AsperBlood is actually hurting a little bit. Automatron's trying to repair themselves, but it takes a while for them to work. As long as you keep one alive, you can get them back alive, and that's going to help.
It's being sneaky here. He's moving the right hand gold mine.
Oh, I found the spider eggs.
Spotted it.
The spider eggs are on top of his dock that he used first. Fair enough. I mean, I guess.
I'm not sure I like that.
All these moving villages forward now. He's only got 2 of them though. Someone must have mismicroed that, unfortunately.
Talking about wind conditions earlier, and the wind condition here for Greek is not control water, because it's really hard to win water against Gaia. So, you know, if you're the Gaia player, you should really just be making sure that you secure that gold.
Yeah, exactly. But looks like Woolaloo is fairly on top of these sneaky gold mines for the time being. Can actually pick off a mana as well, but throwing away units in the meantime, not what you want to be doing. But
one thing he could have done was make either a transport ship or bring back all of his archer ships and kind of fight near that dock. That way, that blue can't really fight near the water hole.
Yeah. How's the population? It's still 115 to 9, or 115 to 115, so it's not bad for Woolaloo, but he's going to be facing a Heroic Age Gaia fairly soon. His armory is up. Thea will come through. There's still Bolt to be used, so he can kill one Stymphalian bird, and then that'll help with the mass, so Odysseus should be able to pick up other Stymphalian birds. But maybe the way to go wouldn't be Thea here, and maybe to go mine the other one, the one with Trader.
I think this game basically, I thought it was decided early on, but I think that because of Blue's advance time, because he kind of mismanaged Archaic a little bit, the advantage he could have had with a quick rush just slowly melted away into the vault. Now it's going to be, even if Red was pushed off this gold mine, which it looks like he's about to be, he can just trade resources at the market because he can gather wood and food easily.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things we saw from the Chemo Joe series. Maybe the Chemo Joe series? No. From someone against Chemo. Just able to defend against like crazy Zeus rushes while sitting in his base with no gold mines and just having a market because you get so many more resources than your opponent because you're not rushing. So you can sit on that gold for, on that market for quite a while before it starts becoming like seriously inefficient. Kind of all you need is like a full pop army to then move out for your gold mine. So it's normally enough to get you there.
That's pretty bold of Red to be taking that town center.
It sort of gives him the gold mine though, because I mean, at least Atlantean town centers aren't that good, but he does need the population as well, I guess, because he's got actually so much economy. The Stymphalian bird gets taken by Odysseus there. Nice micro. Looking like the town center is going to be stopped for now, but I don't know for how long. So it looks like all is going to be leaving now.
Yeah, this is looking like Blue's in a pretty bad spot.
Yep, but it is Zeus, so all he needs to do is he does have his own win condition of getting late game. So if he can get 3 town centers here and not die to like a Tartarian gate and destroy an Arcus bush or something like that, he can make the comeback potentially.
That's actually pretty low on resources. I thought he was going to have a lot more than he does.
Yeah, both players are spending them fairly quickly. How's his upgrades going? He still hasn't got Heroic Age Fish. Oh, he's grabbing it now. Salt 4 is coming. And he's got Quarry, but only Hand Axe. So his wood income's not as good as it should be. But I guess you can't really afford to spend those resources on bow sword just yet. The Toxotes switch as AsperBlood gets Heroic Age. I actually really like it because Toxotes and Arcus are essentially the same unit, but Arcus have like a touch better stats and like a lot better range. So you can kind of go Toxotes Ball against Heroic Age Atlantean and expect them to go Arcus just blindly because it's just something that you do. But
think there might be a little bit of lag. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you fine.
I did notice a little bit of lag there.
You're not really, or maybe you're moving a little bit for me. Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, you're moving quite a bit actually, up to like 500. Guess we'll see if they complain about it again.
Okay. I normally don't lag.
I mean, that could have been me.
Something.
That could have been me, but it was just you who jumped up, not everyone else. I don't know. Who knows?
Straight here by red onto that gold mine.
Yeah, this is huge. He needs to prevent the Zeus from getting like free resources and keeping him in the classical age for as long as he can. And that gold mine is pretty key there. The Toxote ball does pretty huge work, hey?
If you're going to switch from fish to hunt pretty early in the game, and it's so worth it to get hunting dogs this map because there's actually plenty of hunt. There's a lot of walrus and there's a lot of deer.
Yeah, Wooloo didn't he went up late, like 5 minutes or 5:15, and he didn't go for the economic up advance time. You can go 5:15 and get hand axe, pickaxe, and hunting dogs. But I guess he did build those 2 docks when he probably shouldn't have. But it did give him more fish for a little bit longer. We got 3 town centers for our Gaia player here. Still no palace, which, I mean, it's just like you need the palace, you need the destroyers. They're so useful, and we may be actually seeing a classic water mistake from people here, which is over popping on economy. You already have like 20 fishing ships. That's 20 population, and then if you pop on citizen or villages, then you go up to like 120 pop, or maybe like 100 pop, and then you build caravans, and you got to 120 pop, and it can be disastrous. But
yeah, nice raid there on the left hand side. Blue had that town center up to like 95%, and red came out of nowhere and picked off all the villagers. So that's going to delay blue quite a bit.
That's a really good raid. He needs that town center, especially because he's kind of up against the that's the GG from Wooloo. He needs that town center. If you can't get it, then it's like you get slowed too much. But GG, nice defense by AsperBlood. I thought with that gold mine it was going to be disastrous for him, but the Gaia trees, they can make a bad gold mine look good. That's what we've learned here.
It was really well played, and if we go to all resources total in the post-game graph, we see that raid produced.
Yeah, that's that is some crazy difference in resources. You can't have that. You can't have that at all. We see AsperBlood at 41 civilian units there, and that's probably like half of that, or maybe even 2/3 of that is citizen. So it's looking like it's like 80 villages already, or maybe 90. In value or whatever. Anyways, let's move on to game number 2. Well played by AsperBlood.